GRE Geometry Circles. What's a circle? A circle is a connection of points equidistant from one point, and this point is also called the center. So if this is the center, all these points are at an equal distance. So if we measure the distance, whatever is this distance, if we measure this distance or we measure this distance, they'll all be same, and we call it the radius. So this line is known as the circle, and this is the radius. If we draw another line joining two opposite sides, that's the longest line that can be formed in a circle, so it's called a diameter. So diameter is the longest line that can fit inside a circle, and diameter is 2 times radius. So if we are given the diameter, we just divide by 2 and we get the radius. Now in a circle, there are 2 dimensions. There are 2 things we can calculate. First is the radius, that's the area covered by the circle, and it's calculated by this formula. Area equals pi r squared, where this pi equals 22 by 7, or approximately 3.142. Another dimension is the circumference. Circumference is if we start measuring from this point and we measure all the lengths. So this, the whole thing from here to there, is known as the circumference. Circumference. Let's do some problems. So there's a problem. It says area of a circle is 16 pi. What will be the length of its circumference? So area equals 16 pi, and we know the formula for area is pi r squared. So pi r squared is 16 pi. Comparing these two, we can say r squared is 16, so r must be 4. So we know the length of the radius. It's 4 units. As soon as we know the radius, we can find out the circumference. That is 2 pi r. That is 2 pi times 4. So the answer is 8 pi. The circumference equals 8 pi. Another one. The figure shown below is that of a circle inscribed in a square that we can see here. So it's a square and there's a circle inside it. If the length of the radius of the square is 7 inches, what's the shaded area? So they're saying if this radius is 7 inches, how much is the shaded area? Let's find out. So we know length is 7 inches. It means from here to here is also 7 inches. If this is 7 inches, this must also be 7 inches. It means we can easily see that the length of one side of this square is 14 inches. So what will we first do? We'll find out the area of the square. It will be 14 times 14. That's 196 square inches. But we don't need all the area in this square. We have to take away the area covered by this circle. So the area of the circle is pi r squared, and I in this case is 7, so it becomes 49 pi. It means the shaded area must be equal to 196 minus 49 pi. This is how it will be given in the choices in most of the problems, and in some of the cases you might be asked to calculate the exact value without this pi. So we know the pi is equal to 22/7, and so it gives us 196 minus 154, which in turn is equal to 42 square inches. That's the shaded area in this question. Thank you.